you create wows with other people. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean, we all know that the idea that you're supposed to, when you've got a customer, give them more than they expect, right? Well, what happens if you do that and they go, wow, thank you, Beach? That's what you're really after when you're dealing with people. So a wow is created by giving more than is expected in a form that is satisfying to the person. In other words, a lot of times people will give somebody something based on how they feel. It's like if I decide I want to thank you for something and I bring you cookies and I didn't do any research to know that you don't like cookies, then I really haven't created a wow with you. But if I did my research and I know you love to play tennis and you did a loan with me and I bring you something like a gift certificate to your favorite tennis place to go buy a new outfit, then you go, wow, that's what you want to do. You want to create wows. You just don't want to do, something that you think is good. So what I found out is when I'm talking to people is they're not really driving down to decide or to think about what is it that the other person really needs. So the best way to do that is to ask them. So like when you're having a conversation with someone, do you say to them, hey man, who's your favorite customer? Or tell me who would be a really good person for you to meet. And dig that out of them and let them explain that to you in such a manner that you go, hey, I got a person you need to meet. Let me introduce you to so-and-so. And then they go, wow, yeah, that is my perfect customer. We don't do that. We just give somebody a referral, give somebody a thank you, and we think that they're supposed to be wowed by it. But you got to do it in their form. That's the key. Next time you're out and about, find out a little bit more about what the perfect customer is for somebody. Or maybe you're just talking to somebody that doesn't even work. Maybe they're a stay-at-home mom and you're talking to them and you're finding out that their frustration right now is they're having to spend a lot of time tutoring their kid in English and they're not really an English major kind of person and it's frustrating to the mom. Well, maybe you dig into that a little bit deeper and you say, hey, I know a lady that has a tutoring business, or hey, I know a lady that was an English teacher. Let me hook you up with them and maybe they can help you find a way to do this better, or maybe they'll do it for you. And they go, wow. And that's what I want to do, because then what happens is when I call that referral source, that person that's an English teacher or a tutor person, and I say, hey, I've got this friend that's struggling, their kid's struggling with English. Would you like to help them? And then they go, wow. And the reason why they go wow is because they go, oh, Beach knows what I'm really good at. Beach knows what my business is. And so then you get two wows. And that's where reciprocity kicks in. If I wow this person, they feel like that they need to reciprocate to me. If I buy you lunch, then you know that you need to buy me lunch next time. Do you always buy me lunch? No, but you know that in your heart, you know that it's kind of your turn to do something, to reciprocate. And so that's one of the fun things about what I do is I'm just trying to create wows with people all over the place. And some of those people reciprocate. And when they reciprocate, hopefully I've done a good enough job of painting them a picture of what I'm interested in or what I'm looking for, and that when they reciprocate in that form. They don't just send me a box of cookies. Take your time, dig in deep with people, find out what really makes their world go round, or where their pain is, or what they really, the best type of customer, and really try to wow them by helping them meet that person or fix that pain. And then the person you introduce them to is going to go wow too. Get two wows, you get twice the amount of reciprocity, and that's what you want to do. Remember, at the Ritz-Carlton, they carry this card with them. And this card says, we are ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen. So your job is to serve the person in front of you, because that's what you do. You're good at it. If you serve that person, you will create a wow.